Hey guys, Reese here. So this video is going to be about showing you the 7 tips for a perfect PalFish profile. So let's go! Okay, so the first thing that you should do to make your PalFish profile perfect is actually concentrate on using paragraphs and using emojis. I think I see a lot of profiles from some newer teachers, and a lot of the times it's just bigger, like slabs of writing. So what I'm going to show you now is my PalFish profile. So as you can see here, this is my written introduction. I've made sure to include a lot of different emojis. I've told people about my hobbies. I've told people about what I'm like as a teacher, where I'm from. So you've got to make it bright, attractive, and personable, and parents will love to read it, and you'll get more bookings as a result. So fix that up first. So let's go on to the second thing. All right. Now, the second thing you need to focus on to make your profile amazing is actually the first 4 photos that you have included. Now, as you can see here, these are my photos that I have in my profile. I have a picture of my TEFL, I have a photo of me in China, I have a photo with me using like funny filters and some props, and you can do similar things. So just make sure that you're both professional and you're both fun. So that's what I mean. You should include a photo of your TEFL or your TESOL, because PalFish does require you to have that now. But you should also do some filters and props, have a photo of you in your classroom, because when parents actually come into our profiles, they'll look at those first 4 photos on a phone, or the first 6 photos if they're actually using a tablet. So that's why you need to make those count, because they probably won't scroll through the rest if they're not interesting. So let's go to point number 3. All right, now as I just said before, PalFish does require people to have their TEFL or their TESOL certificate. But what you can actually also do is have that in your photos. So as soon as parents come onto your profile, they can see that you are an experienced teacher, and that's what they're looking for. Someone experienced to actually teach their children. You might not have a lot of hours on PalFish initially when you start, but I've seen some teachers that have under 10 hours in their profiles, but because they've got that certificate up there in plain view, they're going to get a lot of bookings. So that's what I'd recommend. Get a nice photo, a nice PDF of your TESOL or your TEFL certificate, put it in your photos, and parents will love to see it. So let's go on to point number 4. Okay, now the 4th thing that you should be doing is making sure that you've got a really, really solid profile picture. Make sure that you've got the lighting good. Make sure that you're smiling. You can include some funny filters, or you can use some props. As you can see here, this is my profile photo. Now, I've got a big blue Stitch from, the movie Lilo and Stitch. I'm smiling. I'm even wearing a PalFish shirt. So if you want to get a PalFish shirt made, you can order them on Amazon now, I'm pretty sure as well. You can actually wear that. You can, have things blue, have your background sorted. You can have your profile photo in your classroom. Just make sure it's interesting, because that'll be the first thing that parents see when they're looking over a list of teachers. And if yours stands out, you're definitely going to catch their attention and probably get some more bookings. Okay, so let's go to the next thing. Okay, now the 5th thing that you should be working on is your voice introduction. You want to make sure that your voice intro is clear. You want to make sure that you're not speaking too quietly. You want to make sure that you're not speaking too loudly, that you're not rambling. You want to make sure you've got all of these things down pat. Now, as you can see here, this is where parents will go to click on your voice introduction so that they can hear your accent, they can hear your pronunciation. So you want to make sure that you know what you're going to want to talk about. Write a script and you could follow that. That could be a key piece of advice as well. You could go to other people and listen to their voice intros, other teachers, so you can kind of have a rough idea of what you should talk about. Like a good thing that you can say is something about your hobbies, where do you live, what you like as a teacher, and you should be all good. All right, so let's go to number 6. All right, now when parents are trying to decide on a teacher, they're actually going to be looking at your PalFish moments. So as you can see here, this is my profile. Once I keep scrolling down, I'm going to eventually get to my PalFish moments. Now, these are really, really crucial because they can display what you like as a person, what you're interested in. if you keep posting the same moments all the time, people are going to get really bored and they probably won't look at them. They might just go on to the next teacher. But if you do one like a video introduction, and then the next one is you on a holiday, and then the next one is you at your favorite restaurant, you know, people want to see about our lives. They want to actually care about their teachers. And that's why these moments are really, really crucial. So you're going to want to change them up, keep them fresh. If you want advice on moments, I did a good live class about them on PalFish, so I can send that to you. And if you haven't joined PalFish yet, definitely give that a go. All right, so let's go on to the final point. All right, now when I first started on PalFish, I was looking at so many teachers' profiles because I really wanted to know what worked for them, you know, what didn't work for them, what could I possibly do? Now, I'm not saying you should be an absolute copycat and steal people's ideas, not at all. But I'm just saying that look at what photos they're posting. Listen to their voice introduction. You know, try and see why they're successful. And if there's things that you could actually start doing as well, definitely do that. I did that when I first started. I looked at the top teachers and it really, really helped me. So, you know, take a look at my profile if you want, guys. If you're on PalFish, just Reese James, and that's my profile there. And that's something you can do immediately that will bring you more success and get you more bookings. Okay, now I hope everyone has enjoyed this video today about the 7 different tips that you can put in place to make sure that your PalFish profile is perfect. Now, if you haven't joined PalFish, definitely give that a go. There's so many people that can actually help you on the app. It's a wonderful experience with a wonderful community of teachers and students. So have a wonderful day, guys, and remember, be happy.